Welcome back, dear children. Today we resume the lesson about cells, the fundamental unit of life. We have already covered the above topics. Make sure you do them before moving ahead with this video. The topics we'll try to cover in this session are: why are cells known as the structural and functional unit of life, and a very important and newly added topic of cell division. We'll be doing the two types of cell division, mitosis and meiosis. We covered a lot of information about the cells in the previous 6 sessions. We studied about the intricate membrane structure of cell. We studied about the many cell organelles with their own unique structure. We also studied that these cell membranes and organelles are organized in a specific way. That is why the cell is known as the structural unit of life. We also studied that the organelles of the cell perform specific function. In fact, their structural design is such that it can perform its function most efficiently. Now you see, these are the function that any living organism does: respiration, protein synthesis, packaging and secretion, food synthesis, digestion, storage, and cell division. So cell is the functional unit of life. Together we can conclude that cell is the fundamental unit of life. We've done all the functions of cells except cell division. In the beginning of lesson, we studied about cell theory. Hope you recall the third postulate of cell theory, omnis cellula est cellula, which means all cells arise from pre-existing cell. So a new cell would be formed from an old cell. The process is known as cell division. Now, depending on why the cell is dividing, the outcome or result of cell division would be different. You want identical cells after division, or the cell is dividing for a special purpose, like when you are growing, or if there is a cut on your skin and you want it to repair, you would want the new cell to be exactly like the old ones. If it is different, it might create a spot on your skin where the cut was. You want identical cells, exactly like the old ones. Now, cell division should produce cells identical to parent cell. This type of division performed would be mitosis. But if the cells are making gametes for reproduction, a special type of cell division is performed known as meiosis. In mitosis, the two daughter cells formed get equal amount of exact copies of chromosomes. So the daughter cell formed are almost identical to parent cell, and after every division, two daughter cells are formed. Now, if you are making gametes, there are two things you need to remember. Children or progeny are not exactly like their parents. So, daughter cell should not be identical to parent in this case. Gametes formed will undergo fertilization and their chromosome number will be doubled. That is, if male gamete has 4 chromosomes, when it fuses with a female gamete, their chromosome number will become 8 in the zygote. So the person developing from this zygote will not have 4 chromosomes, it will have 8 chromosomes. And then this individual, when it will form gametes, the gametes will have 8 chromosomes. So after fertilization, this gamete will form zygotes with 16 chromosomes. So with every cycle of sexual reproduction, there will be doubling of chromosome number, which is not required, which is not even feasible. Such organisms will not survive. So we have to avoid this doubling. Every time a gamete is formed, the chromosome number is halved. So, for example, if there is 4 chromosomes in the individual, only 2 chromosomes will be going to in the gamete. You know chromosomes occur in pairs. So 4 chromosome means 2 pairs of chromosome. So each gamete will get only 1 pair of chromosome. How is this possible? Through a special type of division known as meiosis or reduction division. Can you guess why it is known as reduction division? Let me know in the comments. Second characteristic of meiosis is it involves 2 cycles one after the other, that is meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. So here 4 daughter cells are formed. We'll just have a look how it happens. So this is the nucleus which is starting to divide. In the first cycle, that is meiosis 1, chromosomes separate into 2 cells. Now these 2 cells undergo a second cycle of division, and now 4 daughter cells are formed. Here are a few questions for your practice. Keep learning and stay positive.